Hey everyone, welcome back to another video of Jurassic World Evolution 3 Sandbox Mode, and today we are continuing my Timberline Prehistoric Paleo Preserve. And today we're finally adding a medium carnivore to the park. We're adding the Ceratosaurus, which is obviously a canon species to the Jurassic saga. And I believe this build is honestly, I think it's actually my best enclosure. I really like how it turned out. I don't think it's necessarily my best overall build in that. Like the part you see on screen right now, the pathing could have been done a bit better. I might fix it up in the next couple of episodes, but other than that, it's all right. The enclosure itself is nice. I really like the environment, the backstage area. So other than that, I'm pumping out a couple of videos over the next few days because the Rebirth DLC has finally been revealed and is launching on the 16th of June. And I have not uploaded since I think either March or April. And I actually built this enclosure back in April or March, something like that. And I just never got around to editing it and stuff. I just haven't been on and stuff. I haven't been really playing in that. Just not even because of the lack of content and that with the delays and stuff, with updates and that. It's just more that I've had stuff going on in that and I've just had to focus on that rather than playing games. But now I'm back. I'm gonna try and get some videos pumped out for the Rebirth DLC, so stay tuned. I hope you guys are all doing well. Um, you know, so yeah, this build is very obviously woodland inspired. It's in the, you know, inspired. I mean, my bad. It's obviously in the woodland section of the park. It has sort of a stream that it follows down from a lake around the side, which is from the back of the Margosaur enclosure, which is also the one you see in the entrance to the park. And it just goes to a little sort of stream that, ends, of course. And there's a bit of rocks around it. There's a bit of dead trees and that. But yeah, other than that, this enclosure turned out nicely. But other than that, I'll let you guys watch the video. I'll stop yapping, and I will come back to give you guys a final tour.
So here we are in the finished Ceratosaurus enclosure, and as you can see, I've added a long barrier, of course, well, a long moat in a way, to sort of separate the guest and the actual enclosure. And as you can see, there's obviously trees, going around adding some shade, just adding some diversity between the environment, I guess. We've also got some really nice benches and pots and bins, some decals on the walls. And obviously this is the section where you're supposed to be looking through. You can see through the fence here. You get a look into that enclosure. There's two Ceratosaurus. There's a male and a female. No juveniles, though, just because I do believe the enclosure is just a little bit too small to house juveniles as well. And this moat pie is obviously huge. And then the fence is just there, just in case, people do jump over this one. But other than that, it's really nice. You can take pictures from here or whatever. You can have a look around. Like, it looks really good, man. I'm really happy with how this enclosure turned out. So yeah, other than that, there isn't much more to show you. Actually, I'll give you guys a view around the corner of the backstage. No path yet, I'll add that later. You know, it's pretty much similar to the other backstage areas and that, but you know, I still think it turned out pretty nicely. I'll get out here and have a look from here now. So yeah, we've obviously got the stream which connects to this lake here and that, and then you know it goes into this little woodland enclosure which is really nice. And we have the male here who's red with that sort of orangey striping down the back and the face. You know, kind of looks like a tiger in a sense, but just other colorations. And this one is the female, which has, I feel like the yellow across the back's a bit more vibrant, but there's nothing across the face. But other than that, looks really good. And the backstage area, you know, they have an actual feeder just in case, you know, they don't want to eat the goat. But other than that, I think it turned out really well. Next video, of course, I'm going to do this enclosure here. It'll be a herbivore, a mixed herbivore enclosure. Um, I might change up this a little bit more, add more to it maybe. We'll see how it goes. And then other than that, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Give me any feedback or ideas that you want in future videos. And have a great day.